Hi, Barrie Kolstein here. I'd like to bring up a topic that there's some misconception or misunderstanding, and that concerns itself with what really defines a D-neck on a bass. Going back to my studies with my late father, Samuel Kolstein, and also when I studied with Fred Zimmerman in the late 1960s, it was taught to me that a D-neck is based upon traditional samandal hand positioning. So traditional samandal hand positioning is when the thumb and the second finger pivot behind each other. So literally, if you're going to define a D-neck and you slide that down, your second finger at the crooks of the neck would be an actual E flat, and your first finger that drops back is your D. So, as I said, a lot of people feel that their first finger in front of it, they call the neck an E-flat neck, which in one sense it is, because you're having an E in front of your first finger. But again, with traditional samandal hand position, when you slide that down, your second finger is directly in front of your thumb at the crooks of the neck, and your first finger drops back to define the D. We had a recent situation that a client called about a very nice Italian bass, and in the conversation, telephone conversation, he basically had said, I'm looking for an E-flat neck, and I said, no, this bass is a D neck, and he said, oh, that's too bad, it's not of consideration then. And at that point I said, well, let's define what you call a D-flat, an E-flat neck or a D neck. And basically, once I defined what we just spoke about with the samandal hand position of the second finger being in front of the thumb at the crooks and the first finger dropping back to define that D, we were on the same page. I hope this is helpful to you, and it defines what an actual D neck is.